saddest things you'll see is somebody who went through a tough time, let's say 08, 09, had to file for bankruptcy, lost their house, and then 10, 12 years later, they're in the same position. And this is going to be super interesting because one of the other financial misconceptions is you must be debt-free to achieve financial security. Well, I can tell you, Ty, after 08, 09, when I did go through bankruptcy, I did fail after building a business and investing in real estate. The market turned, times were tough, I'd made bad decisions, did go bankrupt. And after bankruptcy, well, guess what? I had no debt. Cool. So debt-free does not mean financial security. In fact, you could even have your house paid off, but if you don't have any income, right? And a lot of people retire, they pay their house off, but then they actually don't have any income. So if you don't have any income and all you're counting on is Social Security or a small 401k, you're probably in trouble. You've got to have income streams coming in. So being debt-free does not necessarily mean you're financially secure. And most billionaires have massive amounts of debt invested in assets. So it's not, I didn't take out debt for a vacation, for clothes. I didn't take out debt to get an expensive car that actually doesn't make me any money, unless I have it on Turo, which that's another factor, right?
Yeah.
But billionaires are invested in real estate. They might have billions of dollars in loans like a Donald Trump does, and they generate a lot of cash, don't pay any taxes on that cash because they get to depreciate all of that real estate that they own. And that's why the rich get richer, because debt, as long as it's paying for itself and growing, is making you money.
Exactly. That one was interesting, the whole debt concept, because like you just said, the wealthiest people in the world still leverage debt nonstop because they understand the tax advantages, they understand the ROL on that debt. So debt is not a bad thing. Debt is a bad thing, and an investment becomes too risky if there's no proof of concept, right? Or if you feel like your investing strategy is you're just throwing mud at the wall to see what sticks, you should probably go to something like a Betterment where they invest that money for you. If your investment strategy is, oh, I love playing the Xbox, so I'm going to invest in Microsoft, yeah, you should probably give your money to Betterment and let them invest that money for you until you learn how to do your own research and make your own decisions and read the news and stay current with or stay up to date with current events. That's what investing takes. To do that confidently, you need to do the homework and do the research. But thankfully, there's a lot of resources out there like Betterment where you don't have to have hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to a fund manager and let them take that for you. You can invest $50 a week, $20 a week, and Betterment will put that in what they feel and what their algorithms and what their computer decides is the best option for you.
Exactly right. So debt-free does not mean financial security, financial independence. Debt-free can be a great thing if you do have businesses and real estate and investments that are growing well beyond, and as a consequence, you're like, well, I might as well pay my house off because I've got all this money growing. But if you just focus on only paying your house off, but you don't actually have cash flow investments in businesses, in real estate, in the stock market that are growing, then it's going to be very difficult to create financial independence. You might feel good about having your house paid off, but you might not be able to travel at all. You might not be able to do a lot of things. You might not be able to invest in experiences for your family because you just don't have income. And that's what most people do, right? Most people go in what's called the slow lane, where it's go to college, get the student loans, get a safe job that's not safe, and you can still get fired anytime, and then don't start that business, invest in your 401k, don't invest in real estate or other cash flow businesses, and then hope that when you're 65 years old and you're old and on your deathbed, that you have enough money saved up, you just paid your house off, and now you have no additional income, and people are going to live a lot longer now. So you might live to 85, 90 years old, and you will outlive your savings, outlive your small retirement account, and you lived a life that wasn't your dream life. And that's the lie that most of us are taught. Instead, if you start investing and finding mentors and programs, how can I get my money right? How can I save not to save or put in a 401k, but to invest. And it's fine. Yeah, have some of that in stocks, but should I look at real estate as a better investment? Should I look at starting a business where there's two tax systems in this country, right? There's one for business owners and there's one for employees. And so the minute you join the business owner tax system, but by the way, you can still be an employee over here for your company and have another business, another side hustle, and you're going to be in that business owner camp and pay a lot less in taxes. And especially if you can invest in real estate, one of the things about stocks is it doesn't have depreciation. There's no tax benefits investing in stocks, but if you invest in real estate, there's depreciation. There are all these benefits that you get from a tax point of view. But when you join that business owner segment of the tax system, you are able to have a lot more success, pay a lot less in taxes because the government knows you're creating jobs, you're making investments, and that's the power of becoming a business owner and understanding that, guys. So that's the debt-free idea.